EA Sports and FIFA have been married since 1993. In that time, we've seen many FIFA video games get released, some good, some bad, some terrible. The marriage is coming to an end. News started circulating last night as I'm recording this video, and it's even made the BBC headlines. So I'll be referencing that website or that article now. I won't read all of it, guys. I will give you my thoughts on all of this. And we will delve into the possibilities for the future, because it looks like we will get two separate games. One from FIFA and one from EA Sports. So let's get to that BBC article. It goes with the headline, EA Sports to break away from football body. A video games publisher Electronic Arts says it's going to stop making FIFA branded football games. It is one of the most profitable brands in gaming history, but the cost of the license was one reason why the decision was made to ditch the partnership. Speaking to the BBC, David Jackson, Vice President at EA Sports, explained that the studio thinks it's time to move in a different direction in order to build a brand for the future. Although the details of those experiences are vague at the moment, it's fair to assume that being able to watch real-life matches, experience Fortnite-style live in-game events, and have access to a broader range of branded in-game items are the kind of things EA would like to be able to offer. As you can see there from the Twitter, guys, I'll let that run. EA Sports FIFA will be known as, from 2023, EA Sports FC. So like I've already said, FIFA will be its own separate entity, and I'll get to that in a little bit. EA Sports FIFA, or rather EA Sports FC, I'm getting confused myself here, like I say, will be its own game. We have no details. It says there, learn more July 2023. So obviously the wheels are in motion for this, guys. We will get one more FIFA game, which EA Sports will have developed. FIFA 23, that will still arrive this year on PS5, on Series X, on PC, on the last gen consoles, on Switch. But that will be the last time we will get an EA Sports FIFA. When it comes to EA Sports FC from 2023 onwards, I think it will be a free-to-play model. This is just speculation. I don't know anything, but I assume and I predict that will be the case. Like eFootball has gone down that route, and it will be purely a FIFA Ultimate Team style mode. Free-to-play, you could be able to buy FIFA coins, that kind of thing. I keep saying FIFA. It won't be called FIFA Ultimate Team, obviously. They'll probably just call it Ultimate Team. Who knows? Who knows what they're going to do, but it's going to be free-to-play. I think they'll adapt that model, and it'll be available on mobile devices. It will be cross-play between all platforms, and the reason I think it'll be cross-play is EA are already testing this with FIFA 22. I had a notification on FIFA 22 a few days ago telling me that I can now enable or disable crossplay. So I think they're testing their network infrastructure for the future. EA Sports FC, is it going to be another eFootball? So let's move on to FIFA and what the FIFA president has had to say. In a long statement on its website, FIFA says it will launch a new football video game developed with a range of third-party studios and publishers, providing more choice for football and gaming fans in the lead-up to the World Cup in Qatar and beyond. As well as launching new games during 2022 and 2023, FIFA says it is working with leading game publishers, media companies and investors to develop a major new FIFA simulation game title in 2024. The president of the FIFA organization says in the statement, I can assure you that the only authentic, real game that has the FIFA name will be the best one available for gamers and football fans. The constant is the FIFA name, and it will remain forever and remain the best. So with all this news, guys, I am more intrigued by what FIFA have up their sleeve rather than EA Sports. EA Sports are just going to go down that Fortnite style route. It's even mentioned there in that BBC article. Like I've already said, a free-to-play model with just buying fantasy players and just that Ultimate Team crap, which has plagued the football gaming scene for too long now. I like the sound bites that come from the statement from the president of FIFA, simulation is mentioned in there. Now, this could mean nothing, guys. This guy might not even know anything about video games. Who knows? But if they are going to work on a realistic football game, they want their name on a realistic game and not all this Ultimate Team rubbish that EA have been serving up for the last few years, then I'm mildly excited, and I'm skeptical, obviously, but at least we have something to cling on to. I'm seeing this as good news, guys. We always say that we need another player. We need another big player. I would love to see 2K get on board with them. They've released some really good basketball games in recent years with a high attention to detail. So let's wait and see. But as of now, guys, FIFA 23 will be the last EA Sports FIFA. Next year, it's all change. They did mention in there they'll release something, or rather FIFA said they'll release something on the lead up to the Qatar World Cup. As we all know, the Qatar World Cup starts this year, guys, November. Does that mean FIFA will release a football game ready for that? That will be very, very interesting. Have they got a developer who has been working on something behind the scenes? Because if they're only going to start making a football game for that World Cup, if they're only going to start it like now, how is that enough time to develop a, you know, a really deep, organic, playable football game? So many questions, guys. Let me know in the comments below what you make of all of this. Is it good news for you? Is it bad news? Was you happy with EA Sports FIFA's annual release? I mean, some people are fine with it. They know where they are. They know what they're getting every year. Personally, I like this shake-up. I think it was needed. And I think it's definitely over for eFootball 2022 now. As a side note, I think it's over for them because they will now be competing with FIFA and EA Sports. So I just don't see how Konami and eFootball will be able to compete with them. But anyway, that's probably for another discussion. I hope you've enjoyed this video, guys. Hit the video up with a like. Likes go a long way for me. Please subscribe to the channel if you don't already, and I'll speak to you all very soon. Take care.